What do you think, Finn? You have fun? It was all good?
Yeah, it was good. Good to let the thoughts come out sometimes.
Yeah, thanks for being so frank, man. Thanks for being so open about a few of the topics. That was really interesting. It gives like this is the kind of insight that like we crave, that is it's so hard sometimes to get that kind of I mean, just out in the open as well, but like even one-on-one, to get that kind of insight to figure shit out.
Otherwise, we just make things up,
Well, yeah. One thing I miss about playing is like because you practice against the teams all the time, you know so much things from the top of your head, just a lot of nitty-gritty things that no one knows about, just because you're spending so much time with these people all the time.
Yeah, like the fact that Navi have 3 analysts or whatever. Shit, that's what I mean, I was going to ask you about if you guys have an analyst who goes over demos and feeds you info on that front as well. But
I still think that is a topic I'm not a big fan of. First of all, I don't think the heat map can't be used for anti-stratting. It can be used for a player person to improve. So if you look at a heat map, I look at heat map of Q, how he plays train inside. There's definitely some things that people can anti-strat. That is where I think people can use heat map more than I can use it. Because why would I use a heat map on a player if he's using the same heat map to anti-strat our team? So suddenly you're gonna look for a player in some position he never plays anymore because he found another place he can get an easier anti-frag. So I think that comes down to a lot of mind games, and that is what I in the past sometimes lost on. That I played against Virtus Pro and Inferno one time, and suddenly they just changed positions. So I was so confused when I killed one guy in a long arch on A, for example. Was that the rotator guy? But no, that's the pit guy when I lost the demo. Then suddenly we go to A, there's still 3 guys A. There was a rotator guy suddenly. So I think often you can have tendencies, yes, of course, but you often learn those tendencies from practice as well.
I have a tip for you. Gargan. Make a rule of thumb for Inferno when you go quad in the second round. Never go in dry.
Never go. I know. No.
Either ever go. Never go.
Never go, because that's what I when. Yeah. When we played Inferno,
I cried. I cried. I cried.
Are we recording this?
The
recording.
When I said. What I said to a team in last round? I said, "Fuck, this was my round, guys," because I told myself on the old Inferno, never go quad.
Yeah, that's literally what I said. How do people forget what people did?
But you haven't. When you're playing and you just suddenly haven't played. We practiced Inferno 2 times before that. Yeah. And we never won a pistol, so I'm sorry that we didn't have actually the pistol round to go out from. So
fair enough.
No, it's more like that situation you learn from, and that is why you said it's better for a human error to really say, "Fuck, that was stupid," and then you never go the same place again. Unless you have a really good read and you're forced to do it.
That was the first thing I asked from Alu. So what happened second round Inferno, second half? It's double face bombed.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't talk to me about it.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes you fuck up as Ingram leader.
Yeah,
That is where you sit. As long as you say to a team, that was my round, just keep on going. We win the next eco round because we got the Eagles, but we didn't.
That's what I said. Human error needs to be a factor in this.
The real end to the show. We'll see you all next. Well, Finn, I'll actually allow you to get an outro now. So, Finn, you got anything to say before we call it a week?
Thank you for having me. I guess. See you at the next tournaments.
Thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for being so open with everything. Really, really enjoyed it. A lot of insight, and not to Anders. Thanks so much for joining and taking time out of the day. And guys, be sure to check it out if you haven't the time to watch YouTube. We have all of the State of CS on SoundCloud, and we'll see you all next week for the next episode. Take care.